Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, ma'am.
and good evening. This is Anna. I'm a programmer trainer and I'm going to take your R programming class. Okay. So, today is the first day of R programming. We are going to discuss about the R programming, like introduction of R, how R is like evaluation of R, why R is so popular, why we learn R, what are the features of R, and how to use R programming in clinical research. Just give me 1 second. Okay, sorry. Just give me 1 second. So, and also we are going to discuss about uh, how to use of R programming in clinical research, not only in clinical research and for other domain. What are the benefits of R? What are the limitations of R? Okay, what software we can use for R programming? So these things we are going to discuss in this session. Okay. So first of all, what is R programming? So R programming language for statistical computing and data visualization, and it has been adopted in the field of data mining, bioinformatics, and data analysis. And the core R language is augmented by a large number of extension packages containing reusable code, documentation, and sample data. So R is a free software environment for statistical computing and graphical supported by R Foundation for Statistical Computing. Okay. So do you know about what is R Foundation? See, our foundation is not for a profit organization working in a public interest. It has been founded by the member of our development core team, and our foundation are support of continued development of R and exploration of new methodology, techniques, trainings of statistical computation. Okay. So R is an official part of Free Software Foundation and GNU project and R Foundation has similar goals to their open source software foundation like RJ Foundation, Foundation. Okay. And R is widely used by statistician, data analysis, and researcher for developing statistical software and data analysis. And it compiles and run a wide variety of Unix platform, uh, Windows and Mac OS. What do you mean by OS?
OS is a software.
Yes,
Operating system.
yes. OS is the operating system where the software is running. Okay. So I'm not audible properly.
You are.
Yes. Am I audible properly?
Yes, Yes, ma'am. ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Audible.
You are audible, ma'am, but your voice is very low, ma'am.
Okay. Just give me 1 second. Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes.
Okay. So it compiles and run on a wide variety of Unix platform, Windows and Mac operating system. And the copyright for the primary source code for R is held by the R Foundation, and it is established under the General Public License first. Okay. So let's talk about the evolution of R. Okay, so R is an implementation of S programming language. Okay, which is combined with the lexical scopic semantic. So, as programming is also a statistical programming language. And if we talk about lexical scoping, so lexical scoping is also known as a statistic scoping, which is a convention used with many modern programming languages. And what do you mean by lexical scoping? Basically, lexical scoping is a set of rules that helps to determine how I represent the value of symbol, and it is an inbuilt rule in R, which automatically works at a language level, and it is mostly used to specify statistical calculation. So R was developed by Ross Eka and Robert Gentleman in the University of Auckland, New Zealand. And this programming language is taken from the name of both the developer. The first project was considered in 1992, and the initial version was released in 1995. And in 2000, a stable beta version was released. And the latest version of R is 4.5.1, which have been recently released on 13th June 2025. Now let's talk about why are so popular. Okay. So R is well known as language of data science, and R is used more than Python when it comes to the data science. So R is predominantly more used for data science activity, and it is one of the most popular programming language today, and it's great for statistics. Statistics are a big things today. Like whatever we can uh, we can analyze the data. Okay, we can manipulate the data, we can structure the data, but how we can visualize the data and how we can interpret the data. Okay, so we have to go to the statistical programming language. So R is one of the statistical programming today, and it is well suited for machine learning, and it has a very powerful data visualization. And you guys know about data visualization are very important to interpret the data, to analyze the data, to give some calculation, not sorry, conclusion. Okay, so this is a very data visualization are very important, and R has a very nice data visualization feature. And R is very powerful in data wrangling. Do you know about data wrangling? Anyone?
No.
No.
Okay. So, see, basically, data wrangling is a data processing or converting unstructured or missing data into structured data. So, for that, we have to deploy, we have some packages in R like deployer, tidyverse, and uh, Shiny package. So, lots of packages are there, and R is a huge business in data processing, and R is still growing. R keeps evolving and growing constantly, updating and updating, and it has a solid supportive community. It identifies the bugs and also resolve the bugs, and we can also write the queries to the community. And R is fourth generation programming language, and it has a very advanced tools like data visualization, machine learning, and other reporting activities. Now let's talk about why we learn R. Okay. So first of all, it is a free and open source tools, and it that means it completely free for anybody to use, and you can install R for free, and you can straight away start working. You wouldn't have really go for license version or pay for the software like SaaS, and it has a large community users. That means R has a very large community of users, and they all interact in a very collaborative manner. And many users develop various packages for their needs, and they upload it in a central repository. Okay. So central repository, that means that is a one uh, like a website, so where we can store uh, storage, that is the location of storage for all the data within organization. And if we talk about R, so what are the central repository? That is the Crane, GitHub, and Bioconductors. Okay. Now, it is a very good for latest cutting edge technology, and it is an independent platform. That means we can use R on all operating systems with Mac, Linux, Windows, and it has also presence on virtual platform like virtual cloud. And R is a platform independent, so it run on all operating system and also on the cloud. So here we don't need very sophisticated laptop or system. So that's why R is very cost effective software, and it has a lots of packages. And if we talk about gateway of lucrative career, so it has a very lucrative career. So if train ourselves in our programming, so you will get very good package and very good career growth. And it has a very good data visualization library, and also very good for statistics language and data science. And nowadays this R programming language used in almost every industry. Okay. Now let's talk about what are the features of R. Okay. So the first is it has a wide variety of packages. That means there are more than 15,000 packages for R on online repository. So what are the online repository of R programming? Recently we have discussed. That is Crane, Bioconductor, and GitHub. Okay. Then it is a open source programming language, so it is completely free, and it has a powerful graphics. Means our graphical capabilities are really amazing, and it can produce publication quality graphs and plots of any kind with its base packages like lattice, ggplot, leaflet, that can do very fancy and very sophisticated data visualization, and it has a very good tools for machine learning. And the next is it is an interpreted language. Means no need for compiler to convert code into program as like says. Uh, Interpreted means first line is, suppose first line is interpreted, then second line uh, is interpreted if we can execute the program. Suppose if first line have any error, then second line cannot interpret it. Once the first line is interpreted correctly, then second line is interpreted automatically. So that is how it is an interpreted language. Then it has a cross-platform support. That means uh, it can run on any operating system and in any software without any hassle. And it is a very good features of calculation. That means it perform a fast calculation. Means R has a wide variety of complex operations on vectors, array, data frame, and other data objects, varying size. Uh, Furthermore, all these operations operate at a lightning speed, and it is extremely compatible. That means it can run on all computing platform and operating system, whether it is Mac, Linux, Windows, and are also run on tablets, phone, and also run on PDA. That means a personal digital assistant. So we no need to buy expensive laptop or stuff for running our script. And it has a very frequent release of various version. And in that case, if they find any bugs, so like uh, their version is frequently released, so it can solve it very frequently. Okay, then it has a R has a large library, standard library, and it also very helpful for data handling and storage facilities. Now let's talk about the application of R programming. Okay, so if we talk about see, R programming basically used in others domain like IT, banking, financial sector. Okay, but if we talk about healthcare, biotechnology, and CROs, pharmaceutical, so R programming language uh, it is widely used in various fields, including medicine and healthcare, and particularly popular for statistical analysis, data visualization, and data manipulation, which are all critical component of medical research and healthcare analytics. And here we have a different features of R. Let's discuss one by one. So the first is a statistical analysis. So R provide a wide range of statistical techniques and packages that are used in analyzing medical data. Researcher and healthcare professionals can use R to perform statistical tests, regression analysis, survival analysis, and more to analyze clinical trial data, patient's outcome, disease risk factor, and other medical data. If we talk about the bioinformatics, so R is extensively used in bioinformatics for analyzing biological data like DNA sequencing data, gene expression data, protein sequence. Bioinformatic researcher use for tasks like sequence of alignment clustering, gene expression analysis, and visualization of biological data. Okay. Then come to the epidemiology. So, epidemiology basically it is a study of a determinant of occurrence of distribution of healthcare and disease in defined population, and it is a study of how often disease occur in different group of peoples and why. So, R is commonly used in epidemiology studies to analyze disease pattern, risk factor, and trend in population health. And epidemiologists use R for data cleaning, statistical analysis, and visualization of epidemiological data to study disease outbreaks, public health interventions, and health disparities. Now, let's come to the clinical trial. So, R is used uh, in it is also used in clinical trial process. It is used in designing and analyzing clinical trials to evaluate the effectiveness and safety of new treatments. And researcher can use R to randomize treatment, assignment, calculation, sample size, conduct interim, analyze trial result to make evidence based on decision in clinical research. And it is very good in data visualization. That means it has a powerful data visualization capabilities through packages like ggplot2 and which allow use to create high quality of plots and graphs to visualize medical data. And visualization is essential. That means why I'm talking about the visualization because it is essential for interpreting complex data like medical data and also identifying the trends, patterns, and relationship within the data. Then come to the machine learning. So R has machine learning packages like uh, Carrot, MLR, and TensorFlow for implementing machine learning algorithm. in medical analysis. And machine learning technique can be applied to predict patients' outcome, diagnose disease, personalize treatment plans, and analyze medical imaging data. Now let's come to the reproducible research. Okay, so R support reproducible research practice through tools like R Markdown, Niter, which enable researcher to create dynamic reports and document that combine code, text, and result. And reproducibility is a crucial in medical research to ensure transparency, reliability, and replicability of study findings. Now let's talk about use of R programming in clinical research. Okay, so R programming is used for clinical trial design, monitoring, and analysis. And R has many packages for clinical trial data analysis. Okay, but here I've mentioned few important packages, which is basically we can use for creating the working with the clinical trial data. Okay, so the first is A table. A table, it create a table for reporting clinical trials compared OEM. OEM is the original equipment manufacturer that produce medical device, and it is important part of medical device manufacturing industry. So OEM compare of medical form in CDISC ODM format. Then CRT size, sample size estimation in a cluster group, randomized trial, block rent. It creates randomization for block rent, clinical trials. Dose finding, it supports design and analysis of dose finding experiment. And the this package is used for predictive analysis of clinical trials. SAS export, it is used to read and write SAS export file. ADCT, adaptive design in clinical trial. ClinPK and CPK, that is the clinical pharmacokinetics toolkit. And randomization for clinical trial. These are lots of functionality uses for design and analysis of clinical trial. And G reports, it is a graphical reporting for clinical trial. So these all are packages. Okay, so suppose if you want to create a table, so you need to first download the package, and all packages are free, and you have to download only one time. And whenever that particular packages are required, so you just activate on that time. Okay, now let's come to this is the end-to-end process in the clinical trial. So as a programmer, we generally create up reports. Okay, so how we can create a report? So this is the steps to create a report, and these are the different domains. So that is the first is the raw data. So we get the raw data from the clients and from different organization, or from the CDM people, not CDM people, from the statistician. Okay, and when we receive the raw data, then if we are using SAS software, so we can create a SAS data set. If we are using R software, then we can create R data set. Then come to the SDTM. So in that is the first step of treating the raw data. Okay, so in SDTM is the structured data tabulation model, and here there are some process, or there are some steps to create a SDTM data set. So the first step is SDTM ECRF annotation. Okay, so in the annotation, when we take the raw data, so there is a non-standard variable. Okay, so which variable mapped with which standard variable as per the CDISC standard, we just annotated over there. And by looking the implementation guidelines, we just write the specification document, and then we generate the reports. And once the once we can create SDTM dataset, then we can validate by Pinnacle 21 tools. Now come to the ATOM. So ATOM is the analysis data model. So here we also do the mapping as like the SDTM. But the difference is in the SDTM, we just map only the standard variable. But if we talk about the ATOM, so we mapped the data, and also we can create a new variables by using the old variables. Okay, but in SDTM we have restricted that we are not supposed to create any new variable. We are restricted only as per the implementation guidelines. So in this ADAM step, we can take the SDTM dataset, and by looking the implementation guidelines, we just write the specification and create our ADAM dataset, and then we do the validation. Then come to the table listing figure. So generally we can create our reports in the form of tables, in the form of listing, and in the form of figures. Okay. So by looking the mock shell, we develop the program, and once we write the program, we do the quality checking. Okay. So in the table, we do some statistical calculation, but in the listing reports, we are not calculating anything. We just list it as per the mock shell, and figure we generates the graph. So this is the end-to-end process. So both the things we can do with SAS software and with R programming, R software. Okay. But usually we can mostly we can use nowadays the companies also start using R programming for SDTM and ADAM, but not completely shift, because R is open source tools and their data security is a question mark. Okay. And SAS is itself a company, so their data security is really very strong. But if we talk about the tables listing figure, so R has a very nice features of tables. Means if we can use SAS software, so we can write so much of codes and then we can create our reports. But here in the R, we have a very nice package to create a table. We just keep the variable according to the mock shell, and we will get the result within a second. Okay. So for table, it is a really very nice tool. Now,
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes,
Actually, I still understand the. So, are these four topics like raw SDTM, ADAM, and TLF, are they be going to be covered in detail in the coming lectures?
yes.
Okay.
Okay. See, in R, we have total two modules, the base R and advanced R. And after that, we will see a live projects. Okay. So we will see like 5, 6 project.
Okay.
Okay, live projects.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Why our program is more important than the SAS?
See, first of all, it is not more important. Why companies start using R? Because it has a very nice features, and the second thing is it is a free source. Okay, so if we talk about the SaaS, so SaaS itself a software, and companies has to pay a lot, huge amount like 1 crore, 2 crore to get the license of the SaaS, and like in lakhs. Uh, Companies get the credential from the company. Okay, so it is a very expensive software. But if we talk about R programming, so it is a free software. Okay, so companies start using R programming, not completely, but start using R programming with the SAS to reduce the cost. Okay, and also it has a very nice features, but Uh, in clinical research, we are working with research data. So data security is very important. Okay, data integrity is very important. So, uh, when we come to the tables and listing, so many things are hide in SDTM and Atom. Okay, so from this software we can create our tables, okay, and list it. But nowadays, so many companies start using also creating the SDTMs and Atom. But R is a little bit. If we talk about language, so it is a little bit complex as compared to SAS. SAS is a really very easy language, and R is a bit complex. Okay, so there are lots of comparison, but the main difference is due to cost effect, companies start using R. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. That is what I was asking because I have read one statement in written by Jan Van Der. He was telling there is a competition from other language like R and Python, but SAS is still king of the hill for now. So
Yes.
that is a reason.
So we cannot replace the SAS, but we can use SAS with R. Okay, means nobody no other programming replace the SAS software. Okay, we can add some other programming with SAS. So nowadays, I just show you one thing. Uh,
Okay.
Give me one second. These are recently openings, and you can see here SAS and R programming, and you can see SAS and R programming is mandatory, and here you can see SAS and R. So nowadays, SAS and R both are statistical language, and it is mandatory that as a programmer, as a statistical programmer.
Okay.
Okay, you can see these are the openings. Okay, you can see a internship program and the statistical programming. Here you can see minimum life science pharma. I'm not going to read this thing. Where is the SAS and R? It's just SQL and just give me SAS, graph, stats. Uh, you can see here. Actually, it is not displaying here. I'm not able to find where is the R, but R is also mandatory. And you can see here SAS and R programming. Okay, not only in clinical research. If we talk about you can see SAS and R. And if we talk about bioinformatics, so you can see Python and R, R Shiny, R Shiny. Okay, so nowadays, uh, like every companies start using R for data analysis. Ditya mentors,
Hi,
this,
ma'am.
yes,
Ma'am, is syntax same in SAS and R?
no,
They are
totally
different.
different, totally different.
They're they're entirely two different languages.
Yes,
So there's nothing like connected in between these two. There are no similarity while working on it.
no.
Okay,
See,
ma'am.
syntax are totally different.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Ma'am,
yes,
you have told some packages in R like Atable, Compare, OEM like that.
yes.
For SAS, we have downloaded SAS software for learning. For R, we have to download anything or how we learn this
See,
programming.
in SAS, there is a no libraries. Everything is inbuilt. Okay, but if you are working with our software, so there's a packages. Okay, I just show you
Okay.
the packages. Where is the R? This is the R interface, and you can see here we have total 4 windows. And this is the editor window. This is the R console window. This is the environment, and here you can see. Here we have
In the
three
upcoming
plots.
classes,
Yes.
in the upcoming classes, we learn how to use these windows in
Yes, yes, we
programming.
will. Yes, yes, we will explain from tomorrow. We will start the coding. We will start the module. Okay.
Okay,
But
okay, ma'am.
before that, you guys understand about the art. Okay.
But we don't need to download any packages, right?
You have to be download. Okay. All are
Okay,
free. I'll explain you how to download and how to activate. We have
okay,
to download.
okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
We will come to later on this point. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Now let's talk about the limitations of R. So, like first of all, the basic security. So R is a free software, so anyone can upload their packages without create of checks or without validation. But R has some mechanism of doing those validation. But despite that, there are some bugs that are usually found in the course of program. So that makes R less secure compared to other software like SAS software, okay, Stata, SPSS. These all are statistical software. But there are various development going on in the domain to make R as comprehensive or more secure software. But you guys remember one thing: if any language is a free source or open source, so their data security is always a question mark. Okay. Now, and the second thing is it is not efficient in handling large data. So first, uh, R is not efficient in handling large data, and basic designing of R is so it is all stored the data into RAM, and we'll see how much RAM is required for data set, but it is store all the data set what we need in the RAM, and we need into a laptop and system with a large storage of RAM because it store all the things data into RAM. That means whatever we can execute into the uh, our programming, our software, so everything is stored in the RAM. Everything is stored in the C drive. Okay, so at least we need to check like at least uh, PC or other operating system should has 256 MB of RAM, like almost 4 GB. Uh, all the PC has the storage capacity like 4 GB or more than 4 GB. Okay, oh, sorry. And the next limitation, it is not having a customer support. So that means it has a very vibrant and supportive community, but we don't have the customer support. So customer support, it is also very much required to get the things done in a faster manner. Okay, because sometimes we find bugs, and if a program is not, if we are handling a very large data, so sometimes it is stuck. Okay, so for that. We need a customer support, okay, but there are also some initiative from various industries or stakeholders to create a sort of customer support of R. Next is that it is inefficient in working in cloud. uh, that means why, because it is stored all the data in the RAM, so we have to also specify RAM based on data set size and based on their requirements, so it has very large amount of data set and millions scores and like columns. So in that case, our find difficulties to loading and processing the data. But if we can use the hard disk, storage hard disk, so we will not get that kind of problem. Then come to the like spread across various packages. That is the last limitation. So there are various packages designed to do their specific tasks. So there are overlapping across the packages with respect to performing a specific task. And in that case, uh,
we will find some discrepancies. And suppose if we do some sort of sophisticated analytics, various packages may gives different result based on consideration and based on design. So we have also very careful while choosing the packages. Uh, this is the software of R programming. So basically we can use RStudio. Okay, I'll share the link how to install the RStudio software. So RStudio is available in two edition, RStudio Desktop, where the program is run locally as a regular desktop application, and RStudio servers packages distribution of RStudio Desktop are available for Windows operating system, X and Linux, and there are four windows, that is a code editor windows, workspace and history, R console, and plot and file, which we have seen right now. I just show you. Yes, Sham, I will share the software link. Okay.
Ma'am, are we going to learn base and advance of our program?
Yes,
Okay.
both. We will learn both base and advanced.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Is the class like it will be regular days, or is it just Mondays?
Uh, our programming class in from Monday to Friday. Your class will be on Monday to Friday. Okay,
Okay.
and this is the weekday class,
Mhm.
and timing is 6 to 7.
Okay. Is it for a month, ma'am?
Is it for?
1 month,
No, no, no. This is the 3 months
3 months
module.
class. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Ma'am, one last question. Will be having assessments as well?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am. Is there any timing for this class, ma'am? R programming? Any
The
other timings?
timing. Uh, how many guys have problem of like this time? So you guys do one thing. Uh, you guys speak with Manish sir, okay? Because I have another session of 6 to 7, 7 to 8, and 8 to 9. All are like packed, okay? So those guys who are working, so we can also keep our programming class in the morning, okay? Like 7:30 to 8:30 or 8 to 9, okay? So
You
7:30
mean
to,
morning, early morning?
yes, yes.
Ma'am,
Okay.
morning it
Not
is,
possible.
yeah,
Yes, we can, ma'am.
ma'am, it morning it is not possible, ma'am. It is children's school time, and like some of us might have to
Hmm.
drop children to
Morning
school.
after 11 o'clock, there is no class, ma'am.
Uh, we can keep like 11 to 12. We can also keep.
Actually,
Okay.
ma'am, this is an exiting time from office and to reaching home that time.
Yes,
So
yes.
we will be
Yeah,
on the
and
way here properly, ma'am.
I'm 9 to 10. What about?
No, no,
Right,
9 to
9 we
9 to
ten.
are
10
we
we have
can 8 to
class.
9 is okay. 8 to 9 or 9 to 10, everything is okay,
8
ma'am.
to,
Ma'am,
8
8
to
to
9,
9.
we have a SAS class.
9 to 10 is a regulatory affairs class.
Yeah.
Ma'am, 8 to 9 we have CDM class.
Mm.
Okay.
Actually, I'm working evening shift, so I cannot attend after 2 p.m.
Okay, so do one thing. You guys make a group, okay? Those who are working, you can make one group, okay? And you guys ask to Manisha. So we can take we can create one more class for working, okay? So you guys decide the time. So we will speak with the manager, and we will discuss like when we will keep what time, what the other times we will take, okay? But 6 to 9, mine is packed, okay? I have other classes, and weekends also is packed, okay? So morning, I am free in the morning 8, 7:30 to 8:30, or 8 to 9, and 11 to 12 is also okay for me.
11 to 12 is okay, ma'am, because we can attend from office at least. This is traveling time. That's the problem.
No,
11,
see, everyone have a different schedule, right? 11 to
yes.
12, we cannot actually. Or morning, it's fine. 7:30 to 8:30 is fine for us. I
No,
mean,
it's
few people. I'm
morning.
not talking
How
about the
about
people who
who
are
are
working.
going to office?
Ma'am, evening.
Evening. See,
Ma'am,
one batch,
excuse me, ma'am.
yes.
The other groups, are they like very far from us, or are they the new fresh batches?
Uh, that is new fresh batches.
If
Okay.
there's new fresh, we can squeeze whoever wants the evening session, we can squeeze there. No.
Do one thing. You guys speak with Manish sir. Okay. So
Mm,
then we will like a schedule. We will plan on what time we will keep your class.
which batch is like a very fresh one? 8 to 9 or 9 to
No.
10?
See, you just create your group, okay? So I can take your fresh batch either in the morning, okay, or in the noon, 11 to 12, or one batch is going to end like 8 to 9 evening, okay? So I can take also one
8 to
batch.
9, there is an existing batch where we can squeeze ourselves, you're saying.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, guys, whoever wants the morning class and whoever is like checking with Manish sir, they can also tell that you guys want the morning class, and rest people are can squeeze in the evening session for 8 to 9 8 to 9 session. That
And those who are okay for 6 to 7, so we will take 6 to 7 class, okay?
yeah.
So,
6
ma'am, what
to
about who
7
are
is.
okay with 6 to 7 p.m.?
Sorry.
What about people who are okay with 6 to 7 p.m.? Because I'm completely fine with 6 to 7 p.m.
Me also, ma'am.
Okay,
I'm
those who
even
are okay with 6 to 7 p.m. Okay, so for you guys, we will keep the time 6 to 7. Okay,
Yes.
you
Guys, can
guys,
we do 8 to 9? Sorry, 7 to 8, whoever are saying 6 to 7?
no,
morning,
because
No,
we have a
mama,
SAS
evening.
class.
see,
Evening
6
only
to
evening is
7.
8 to
evening
9, we have a
at
SAS class.
Okay. 7 to 8, I'm asking.
7 to 8 also. We have another class. Okay,
Acha,
there
ठीक
are
है.
programming. Okay, do
Yeah.
one thing. You guys speak with Manish sir. Okay, so he will be divide the group, and he will be decide, like we will decide what time is suitable for all, and we will keep on that time, we will keep your class on that time, okay?
Yeah, ma'am. I think the office timings के लिए whoever is having office work timing and all, they all can be shifting to another batch. But 6 to 7 time is completely fine because later on again two classes are there in the evening.
Yes, yes, okay.
So whoever has a problem, they can talk to Manish sir, and then we can shift have another batch. But I will request please not disturb the 6 to 7 p.m.
uh okay, it's better you guys speak with Manish sir, okay? And okay, let's finish it fast because I have another class, okay? So see, what are the different R programming roles in CROs and pharma companies, like data analyst, clinical R programming, clinical R developer, clinical R data analyst, trial programmer, senior clinical programmer, and principal programmer. And which industries use R? That is a banking, IT, healthcare, academic, government, retail, social media, data journalist, and manufacturing. And So many companies start using R, but here I've mentioned few companies like Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant, CSC, HCL, Google, Facebook, IQVI, and TCS, Tech Mahindra, Wipro, Twitter, Microsoft, Airbnb, IBM, and Ford. And this is the software link. Okay, so I'll share this software link into the LMS. Okay, so you guys just go through that link and see the video and install our programming step by step. Okay. Okay, so you guys
Ma'am, where will we find this link? You say
in the LMS.
LMS. Okay.
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 So you guys have issues in timing. So you guys speak with Manish sir, those who have issues in timing. Okay.
So tomorrow there will be 6 to 7 class, right? Like
Yes,
there is
yes,
a regular class.
Ma'am,
Okay.
yes,
ma'am, can you share this PPT as this R programming is very new to us, so need to go through it once.
yes. I'll upload it in the LMS. Okay.
Okay,
Ma'am,
thank you.
will there be any
Okay.
SAS class on weekends?
Sorry.
Like we have completed the SAS course, but we were in project part. So will there be any class of SAS on weekends?
Yes, yes. I'll keep every Thursday and Friday. Okay. I'll
Okay,
update
ma'am.
in the your project part is going on right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh, you are from morning batch 8 to 9.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So I'll take uh, Thursday and Friday. I'll update in the LMS. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So any queries?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So shall I stop the class?
Thank you,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Welcome.
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll share the link. Uh, okay, just give me 1 second. I'll share in the chat box. There is the
Ma'am, you can share in the LMS, so it will be there for everyone. Chat will go.
Yes, ma'am.
sure, sure. Okay. Okay, so goodbye everyone and thank you all.
Bye, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
bye, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye.
Welcome. Thank you all. Goodbye everyone.